Hello everyone, my name is Seaton Thomas and I am your new Royal International Miss Oklahoma 2026. So this past weekend I competed at the Royal International Miss Oklahoma pageant. Something really funny about actually competing here is, for one, I competed in RIM a few years ago. I've actually competed at RIM twice. It's my favorite system I've ever done. I'm so happy to be back. It's not even just because of the competition, it's because of the people. The people who are there are some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life, and they're like family to me. But besides that, on Friday morning before I left to drive to Lawton, Oklahoma to compete in this pageant, I had just gotten released at 8:30 in the morning to walk after being on crutches for approximately 8 weeks due to a hip fracture. So I had not been able to practice my walk. I couldn't work out, and I was not sure how my hip would hold up at the competition, but I spent 8 weeks taking really good care of myself so that I could compete. And obviously it paid off because I won the Miss Oklahoma title for RIM, so I get to go back. I'm so excited, yay! So in this video, I just want to talk about some things that were challenging for me this past weekend and things that I'm looking forward to doing this year with my new title. As I stated before, I had just gotten released that morning that I left to actually go and compete here. And I would say the biggest challenge, one, mentally being terrified that I was going to refracture my hip. Obviously, I did not want to get hurt after being down for so long. The other thing was being nervous that I wouldn't walk well. I wasn't sure how that would go because I actually lost a lot of muscle mass within those 2 months, so my legs aren't as strong as they were, and I wasn't sure how they would hold up on heels. But I would say one of the biggest battles was I got so out of shape because I was not able to do anything. I was basically banned to bed rest unless I had to be somewhere, and if I was on crutches. So a lot of my stuff was very snug, and I'm not used to being down or gaining weight. And I would say that mentally that was really tough for me because I would look at myself in outfits and I would have to tell myself, you've been injured, you don't look bad, you're okay, and we're gonna recover from this. So just a little bit of vulnerability that was definitely a mental challenge for me this weekend, but I was able to persevere and to honestly get over it and get over myself and not care about whether I'm still a size 2 or not. So I'm glad that I was able to get over that mental barrier because that can be really, really tough. Now, some things that I'm excited for. Tripping over my words. Royal International Miss really provides a community and an environment where people are able to really blossom in their platforms and their community service work. And that's the most important thing to me whenever it comes to competing in pageantry. Service is the most important thing to me. Yes, everything else is a lot of fun. And yes, I want to win. I want to be the next Royal International Miss or Royal International Miss role model. Don't get me wrong. I want that. But being able to have an organization that pours so much support into its state title holders is fantastic, and it really helps fuel your fire to want to help more people. So I'm really excited about that service piece. I am still doing my pre-loved project, so I'll be doing some more donation drives. I actually have collected around 140 winter items to go and donate already, so that's something that I'll be doing. And in about 2 weeks, I'm going to be hosting my university's Red, White, and Navy Royale, which is our foundation scholarship. It's like an auction, so whenever they make money off of this auction, it goes towards the foundation to help provide scholarships to students, and I was asked to MC that. So that's going to be my first big appearance with this new title. Something else I'm excited about too is this is pretty much a completely new team from whenever I last competed those 2 years. So I am excited to get to know a lot of new people, get to build some new relationships, and I'm already helping a couple of our younger contestants out on Team Oklahoma, and then some girls that haven't been in RIM before and kind of just need direction because it can get really confusing. And I plan on making more videos to explain what Royal International Miss is all about throughout this year. But I'm excited to be able to get to help them and to just provide some support for them and point them in the right direction. But something for me that besides continuing my service that I'm really excited about is I feel like in the last year and a half my social media has just really grown, so I'm excited to be able to continue to develop that skill and connect with people on an international, a wider level. As always, you can follow my journey at Seton Thomas on Instagram, and now you can follow me at Royal International Miss OK on Instagram as well to follow along this year on my journey. Check out my TikTok again, that is Seton Thomas. It's not hard to find, and I hope to see you guys in the future.